Good evening, everybody. Is my little green bar bouncing up and down? It is, so you can hear me. And yes, it was Explorers. The little green guy in the middle is Robert Picardo, and if nobody knows who that is, he's the Doctor from Star Trek Voyager. But he's in pretty much every Joe Dante film, I think. So he turns up. He was in Gremlins 2 as well. He gets around big time. But Lou, I'm always going to give you credit for that, because even though it was a long-time lurker that got it, I do like to try you. Because some of these I'm putting up because of you, because I'm thinking, you know, I've got to do a little bit of a challenge. So we all know about the film Explorers, because I've been building the spaceship for it. But obviously that was a still from a rather obscure moment from the film. So how the devil is everybody? Is everybody okay? It's good to be back doing live streams again on another fresh week. I don't think we've got Ian in chat tonight. Well, I'll see later on for that. But we do have Christian from Grantham.
Let's give it up big time. Hello, Christian from Grantham. Now let's get cracking.
Reverb? How can there be reverb? Have we got reverb? Is the sound okay? I hope the sound's okay. Hello? Bergdish, you got reverb. Is the sound is like a toilet. 1 second. Stand by. How's that? Is that better? We're just going to keep doing sound checks. I told you I was rushing tonight, didn't I? Told you I was rushing tonight. I don't know if I can hear myself. 1 second. I'm going to just see if I can hear. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. It's very echoey. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, 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 hello. That's better. That's a bit better, isn't it? How's that? Hello. Hello, hello, hello. That seems better. Is that better? I don't know. Is that better? I haven't got two mics open. I've got an equalizer on. But I'll give it a time. I'm just having another listen. Sound like I'm in a tunnel. Hello. Hello. It does a little bit, doesn't it? It sounds better. Right, okay. I'll leave it at that. I accidentally touched something. That's what happened. I touched something before the stream, you see, so I don't know what I touched. I haven't got a clue. There's a thing on my virtual sound thing which says voice and colour panel, and it's got FX echo is up there. So I can diminish that echo, I suppose. But if everyone's saying it's better, I will not touch it. I will not touch it while everything's going good. So, as I said, how is everybody? I've been put the Explorers film up for a reason, because obviously I've been printing the files for the Explorers spaceship. I want to just show you some of the things that I've been doing on it. So, this is where I'm up to at the moment. So, I've done the inner cage, and I've done the bin. Lou, the bin does have the handle on it. The spaceship goes in front of it here. But as you can see, the bin is done, but it needs a lot of weathering up and stuff. And the other thing worth noticing, let's just take this off. I do love this frame here. But the other thing worth noticing is this section here. In the film, on all the static shots, it's quite a royal blue. But in the shots where the plane's flying, it's this sort of baby blue. So I've painted it the baby blue. And that's pretty much how it's looking at the moment. I've got to do more cherry red on pretty much the dome. The dome on the inside's going to be white at the top, red down the bottom, and then I've got to put some electrics in it and stuff. So, but I'm really happy with how that's going. I'm just going to try and put this down carefully and change the camera back. Actually, we won't change the camera back. This is the shark cage from Thursday's live stream. And if you remember, the shark cage looked nothing like this. I 3D printed the grill at the bottom there. I also 3D printed this line and this line here, so I could make each wall exactly the same as the two front walls there. So I now have a shark cage ready for Hooper to go into for the build. So it's only been primed at the moment, haven't painted that. So but that's where we are with that. So I've been really busy, and that's pretty much what I've been doing, painting spaceships, doing the Jaws build. So all good. But tonight we're going to be working on the X-wing. It does make me laugh that, just so you know, when I do the film thing at the start, whoever gets it first, I normally just put the chat down the bottom where it says music by Simflord. But you all still guess it afterwards. If you look at the screen, it will tell you exactly what the film is. So it is the Thunder Road. But it's really good. And what I love about this build is that it's actually... yeah, go check your check your Andy Cooper kit, Lou, because I watched the film today, so I was making sure that it's definitely it's in front of the handle on a red sort of like triangular block. So all good. But the reason I'm mentioning that is because Partwork upgrades. I don't think Ian's in here tonight, but Partworks upgrades. Bang! There's the link there. They've got 10% off this April. They've actually got 3D files now that are going to be going up, and one of those 3D files is the Explorer spaceship, which I am building. So the people that made the STL files, I think Ian's got in touch with them, and they've done whatever they needed to do. So now Ian can now offer this through the Partworks upgrade site. So if you want to build this, it's an absolutely brilliant build. I'm loving it. You wait till I put the electrics in. The good thing about this 3D print is that they've already trained all the holes that we need in the bodywork to put electrics in. So if you want to put electrics in, you can. Basically, the lights at the top are going to light up. On the side of each wing that goes round, you've got 3 red lights on that one. And just at the top above the radiator case there, you've got 3 white ones. So looking good. But in just looking at that picture there, actually, he's painted the base the same colour I've painted it. But in the film, when they're actually working on it and there's no special effects on it, that blue is more like a royal blue rather than a light blue. But you do notice these things, how when you're looking quite close at things, you notice that things change colour throughout the film. Didn't really realise that before. And the other thing, I'm missing something, is I don't want to get my shark cage damaged, so I'm going to put it up there. Is that also but see, I'm not with it tonight. I mean, I started to stream about 5 minutes before I was going to come on. So, but another thing from Partworks Upgrade is Ian over there has now got the fixes for the elbow joint. So basically, where the elbow goes into the top section of the joint here, can't really show you. The Chewbacca mask is no longer on the Terminator there. Basically, they fix that. As a matter of fact, I've got a picture here to show you what that fix does. As you can see there, now those ball joints are metal. They're not plastic, they're metal. So they're pretty sturdy as well when you put that in. So if you have got wobble in between that joint there, then by all means go over to Partwork Upgrades and you will be able to rectify that problem. Whoops, see, I'm clicking things all over the place tonight. As for the... Wayne, can I post a link in chat for you? Crichton, I don't know if it will let you. If it will, try it. If not, then I don't know if you can private message one of the mods and they'll put it up for us. So, because I know one of the mods can do that. But yeah, this fell off my wall. So this was on my Terminator. If anyone's never seen one of these work, I mean, this went viral about three or 4 years ago. I don't know, but it basically goes on like that, and you go. There's no way I'm chucking that. I want it up on the wall somewhere. So I thought we'll have some fun with that tonight. But tonight we're going to be... Why I do decide to do these on live streams, I don't know. We're going to be doing the last of the wings. So basically, before we... I think 61 and 62, I think we're actually attaching the cannon, which is the easy bit. But tonight we're going to be doing the piping. So the piping is going to be an absolute nightmare. Especially saying that I've done that Ferrari, which was really fiddly. And then I did, what did I do on Monday? I'm trying to think, it was the Cobra, wasn't it? No, Cobra was the weekend. It is Monday, what did I do yesterday? I need to look. See, I'm not with it this week, aren't you? What did I do Monday? I did the Eleanor. And I had those little problems with the little tiny screws going through the metal, which apparently you've all had them problems as well. So there you go. Oh yeah, thank you for that, Daniel. That's appreciated. That'd be excellent. Right, so where are we? Wayne, be careful with the wires on the motor for the R2-D2 in the X-wing. They break very easily. Hopefully I'm not going to break anything. But look, I did find the battery pack. So we're going to finish off where we did last week. I'm actually going to power it up so you can see it working. So put the mask back on for all our sake. What, shall I do the whole thing in a Chewbacca mask? Can you imagine that? This is great. Look, like your chin just basically pushes down on that plate and opens the... Oh, boys and their toys, isn't it? So Edward, there we go. I have got them. Yeah, I have got them. So Wayne Backer. So right, I'm going to switch camera and I will try and catch the chat. As I said, sometimes I can't get the chat when I'm building, especially tonight because it's going to be fiddly. So I have got my my really close-up glasses here. But God help us, I think the first issue 59 is not going to be too bad. I do have a magazine for issue 59. I don't have a magazine for issue 60, but Matthew Thomas has sent me a PDF of it, so I'll be able to look at that. I've done it 3 times before, so theoretically it should go easy. So we'll see what happens. So let's change the camera over, and I will show you the magazine first, I think. This is the last magazine I got because they didn't provide issue 60. They have posted out to me issues 60 to 66, I believe now. But as you can see, we're doing the pipes. This is what's going to be fiddly, putting these ones in. And then that's what we're going to be left with at the end. Not too worried about this one. It's the next one, issue 60. So let's bring over... This is the wing that we worked on in the last stage, looking like this. And you want to see it powered up. So number 7 is just the extension lead here, so we don't want that one. Number 8 is the one that should power it, so I'll plug that in like that. And as you can see, we've got lights. Now I love the lights actually soaking through here. I think there's some light bleed somewhere. I think it was around here actually, where the cannon goes. I absolutely love that. It looks like it's warmed up and it's heated. So I haven't done any sort of rectification for the light bleed in this section here. But this is where we got to, but we don't need this. We do need pack 59, which looks just like that. So let's get it open and get started on this. Now, they don't want us to glue anything, believe it or not. So I'm going to go with what they say. And we'll see if we can get away with not gluing anything. But trust me, I don't think that's going to work very well. The most important thing, do not take these out the pots, because some are for the left side, some are for the right side, and they've already been sorted out for us in there, as you can see. So here we go. This is the hardest part of the build, trying to get these pots open. I should have done this before the stream started. There we go. Cool. Right, so... First things first, again, we've got 3 lugs, 3 holes, just push them together. That's the easy bit. Just like that. Clipping in. I don't think they're ever coming out again, although saying that, look. Look at my one there, look. Problems already. I don't know why that's like that, but you know what? I'm going to rectify it already. Can't be dealing with problems so early in this build, I tell you, it's crazy. Right. For some reason, if I glue this at the top, I reckon, it should be enough to hold everything together there. You shouldn't have to do this. I didn't have this problem on all the other ones, that's for sure. Just going to hold that for a second. The next stage is we've got, get me tweezers out, we've got this section which looks just like that there with 2 holes in the side. That's just going to go into this half moon sort of thing here, so we have got a shape so it can only go in one way, and we're just going to push that in like that. See, no gluing, it's all just plug and play. Then we've got some pipes which are going to go either side of that, which I believe are stand by, just looking at my stuff that I've got. That's these pipes here that look just like that. Now one side is going to go into the hole that we can just see there, and then the manifold parts of it are going to be sort of going outwards. So we know that if this, let me just work this out, we know that if that's going to be doing that, it must mean that this pipe is going to go on this side over here. So I'll get this in. push that end in there. That's lovely. That's the first one in perfectly like that. See, no problems at all. We can do this. Let's do the second one. Into the lugs. Into the hole. Push it down. Making sure, oh, it fell out. Oh. This is why you love me doing live streams, because you can see the pain that I have doing these. That would have normally been edited out. Right, I'm just looking at how that's sitting in. That looks good. So there we go. That's both of those manifold tops of the pipes in place. Now, let me just have a check of this. We've got a couple of details to put in, which are these flat details here. Now, they look the same, but believe me, they're not. One of them has got a little tab down the bottom. The other one hasn't. The one with the little tab in the middle there is going to be going just onto this side here with the little indent for that tab. So it's going to go in this way, and we're just pushing that in. Just like that. Which means this one, exactly the same way, is going in the other side. And push that in. So, they're all in. Now the tricky bit. We're going to put these pipes in. So, I'm not sure which one's what at the moment. So, I'm going to put one set in. I'm going to need my glasses for this. So, you have to bear with me. And I'm going to see what way they go in. But basically, they're going to go from this hole here into this hole underneath here. So, just having a quick look. So, they're that way round. Just having a look. Yeah, I think I've got it right. No, I think that might be for this side. Let me have another check on this side. Yeah. Right, so one in the top. One in the bottom. That's the first one in. I'm just checking to see if that looks right. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know. Truth be known, I don't know. I'm just looking at how this looks. It doesn't look right to me. No, they need to be going around the other way. So it's not them ones. So this one is for this side. That means, let's try that again. I told you this is going to be fun, didn't I? Right, try again. So, the first time I ever did this, I made such a cock up I had to buy the magazine again, because I made the mistake of gluing them in, which you really, really do not want to do. So, on that side, that looks terrible. That's not it either. Dun dun dun. You know what? Perhaps I should just do the one that they're doing. This one goes in here like that. Ah, that's better. Right, okay. Now I know which way they're going in. We shouldn't have a problem there. So into the top. Excellent. Into the bottom. Excellent. And there we go. That's the first pipe in. Do that again and again and again. Right, so, oh, it's fallen out. Right. I don't want to use glue. I don't want to use glue. Try again. If I have glue, I'm going to have a bad time. I know I am. But you know what? I'm starting to lose the will to live on these things now. This shouldn't be the problem with. Right, try that again. One. Basically, if you put the top one in, which doesn't want to go in on my one, then hold it. Right, we're using glue. I'm fed up now. Here we go. This is going to be a big mistake if I get this wrong. Anyone who's done these, I know a lot of people have just thrown these away because you never see them, but I can't be doing that. Right, try again. Matter of fact, some of these pegs on here aren't very good, but that's 1 in, 2. Right, so that one is in again. Let's put a little bit more glue down here. Perhaps it's because I did have a bad time with this last time. Just looking at the comments. Sorry I'm missing the comments. It's very hard when you're concentrating. Especially, as you can see here, some of these bits are a living nightmare. Okay, here's number 2. Nope. That's the wrong way. Try again. Here's number 2. God, if I'm having problems with these ones, can you imagine what I'm going to be like with the other ones? Number 2's in. Do number 3. Dun, dun. I don't think I'll be able to do these without the glasses. I think since I started this build, my eyesight's gone terrible. There's number 3. And the last one. Obviously, when I say I'm putting glue in here, I'm putting hardly any. It's just the tiniest drop. Just like that. Put it down into the hole there. And there we go. So that's one side of pipes in. Guess what? We're going to do the same on the other side. God help me. Now, I'm not left-handed, so I'll have to do it upside down. So I won't put any in yet. I just want to make sure I get this the right way round. So they're sort of looping round to the end. So it's going to go in. Right, okay, I got it. Where's my glue? Ah, there it is. Now, bearing in mind, none of these I've glued in on the other side, on all the other ones. So this is the first time I've done that. But that's one in. Look, I'll make short work of it now. Trust me. It's the pipes in stage 60 that I have the problems with. Okay, here's the second one. That's got it. Lovely jubbly. It's been so long since I worked on this. I should have been a dabbed hand, but obviously not. Here's the third one. This is a bit more tricky, this one. Oh, dagnammit. This one doesn't want to go in. Why doesn't it want to go in? I think this time then I will do it the other way around. I'll put the hook end in first. Just like that. And I use my other tweezers here just to get this into the end here. Oops. Perhaps these tweezers were the best ones. This isn't good. Try that again. Did anyone else have this problem with it? Because this doesn't want to go in to the hole it's meant to go in. Ah, gotcha. That was blind luck. And I've just had one of these ones fall out now. I want to cry. Last one. And then I've got to reattach the one from the other side. I do think... Those tweezers are terrible. Right. I do think that I was right to glue these in, because I would have been pulling my hair out by now. Get this last one in here. There we go. And that's them all in that side. Just going to reattach the one on this side. Can you believe how long this is taking? Dagnammit. Right. Here we go again. That bit's the easy bit. Very good. So there we go. Oh, all the pipes in that one. Oh, thank you, Howard. Got that kit you and Phil got. Holy heck, the sharp part weighs a ton. Here's for some glue in your tears. Thank you so much, Howard. Look, they're all done. Just while Howard's mentioning about the jaws, it's actually made from like a rubbery material. It's not plastic. Obviously, the shark cage is plastic, but the shark's rubbery. I've never heard of. Well, I've never worked with anything like that. So painting it's going to be fun. There you go. That's that done. I believe we've got a couple more bits left to do on this, which are this tiny section here. What is wrong with my... Oh, God. My tweezers are knackered. I have to chuck them. This brace here is just going to go over this middle section here. We're just pushing that into the holes. 1 and 2. So that's on just like that. And then we've got 2 slots to put in. I'm just seeing where these are. Looks like it's on this side here. And we're going to be having a straight one in the 2 holes at the top there. And then the bent one in the 2 holes underneath. So again, it's not asking me to glue these. So I'm just going to put them in. But hang on. That's not going to fit there. That doesn't make sense. I'm looking at the picture again. Hang on. Stand by. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so sorry, I've got the wrong holes. It's the holes this side that we're putting them in. See? Thank God for instructions, huh? Okay. So that's the top one in. And then the bottom one, which has got this sort of bend in it there. It's just going to go underneath. That's one side in. And that's the other side in. And remember, if you didn't know already, you're never going to see this again. Once that's in the... I need my glasses. Can't see a thing. Let's try again. There we go. So that's those 2 pipes in. And that's the end of stage 59. So, stage 60, we're going to be putting all the pipe work in. Not looking forward to this. So I'm just going to put this to one side. And we will open up stage 60 parts here. Now this is the last time we're ever going to have to do this. We've done it 4 times. Vinyl, is that what it is, Lou? It just feels really rubbery. As a matter of fact, I didn't want Hooper's arms to be like this because he's holding a camera. So what I've done is I've manufactured like a rod with the injection needle at the top of it, and the other hand was gripped. I've managed to open it and I've put it down, and like just to get the hand from here to here, you could just simply bend it. It's really weird, Really weird material. But I'm hoping you paint it exactly the same way as you would anything else. You know, you prime it and you paint it. But I've never worked with it. But actually making the model isn't too bad at all. It's like 7 or 8 pieces to glue together. It's not a hard thing to do. The hard thing is to, like, you know, refabricate a whole shark cage. And then we've got to pour it in resin, which is going to be fun. Right, I'm just going to open up the instructions onto another screen here so I can see what I'm doing. It says we're going to be assembling the engine. Right, so the first things we need are this section here, and a lot of parts here are just going to be pushing in as well. So first thing we're going to do is get some tweezers that work, and we want these 2 sections here. We're going to be pushing this tiny section here into this section here. It's got a lug that's going to help locate it, just like that. And then this whole section here is just going to go into the little indent we can see on that side. Again, we're just pushing it in. We're not doing anything else. We've got this tiny U-shaped detail to go in, which is just here. And again, that's just a, whoops, just a push in. There we go. So that's now looking like that. What we got to do now? Now we're going to be putting it on the ship. So this, move that over, is going to go into the holes that we can just see there. So it's going to go on this way, and we just push that home to get that in the lugs. There we go. Again, no glue. It will hold itself on, no problems at all, just like that. Right. Then we've got some tiny things to do. Again, they don't want us to put detail. They don't want us to put glue in that, but we need these very tiny parts here with even tinier little things that we've got to stick in them. So once again, I need my glasses for this. What are they calling these? They're just calling them plant on details. Align the D-shaped plug on one of the small details with the matching hole in the detail. So they're just calling them details. So we have got a hole in here. Now the hole is semicircular, and the hole on the little detail is semicircular as well. So as long as we put it the right way round, it's going to fit in, no problems at all. I wouldn't have been able to see that without my magnifying glasses, I'll tell you that now. God, my eyesight's terrible. There we go, and there's the second one in. That was no problems at all. We're going to be taking this section here, and these are going to be going on this side. So where this actually channels into the frame here, where it doesn't, they're actually going to be put on this side here. And again, they don't want it glued. So I'm just going to figure out how this goes. They go with those details that we put in facing up, and we just simply, I'm guessing, push them in. Now one's actually thicker than the other one, so they can only go in one way. So that one goes on that side, which means by the laws of elimination, this one's going to go on just like that. And then this is going to be going on the end of what we just made of this engine here. So it's just going to go on this way round with what the details we put on facing this engine, just like that, all the way in. There we go. Now, hard time. Got to put all these pipes in. Right, let's lay the pipes out and try and get them into some sort of order. So we've got, oh God, right, we've got some really squiggly ones, 2 not so squiggly, 2 which look like that. These 2 together, one seems to be on its own there. I think that's pretty much matched them up. Okay. Right, so the first one they want us to put in is pipe A, which is the really long one, which is this one here. Now pipe A is going to be going into this hole at the bottom, first. So I'm going to do it really slow this time, because believe me, up to now I haven't got this right. So that's in, and the other side of A is going into the hole that we've just got on this bulkhead here. Just having a quick look, there's actually 2 holes down the bottom, so it's going in the very, very bottom one. So I'm going to use my good tweezers to help me here. You don't want to bend them too much. If you bend them, they're going to break, because I've had one break on me before as well. So you don't want that. So the next one is B. So I'm just looking at the picture what B looks like. I'm thinking this one's B. I'm hoping it is. Let's have a look at the picture again. If that was going in there, yep, so this is B. Now B is going into the next hole up. So I'll get that in there. Just like that. And then the other end, once again, is going into the hole on the bulkhead. So we've got 2 pipes in. Everyone's happy? Right, the third hole is C. Now, what does C look like? Right, C looks like one of these ones. I'm guessing it's this one. It's a wild guess. I haven't got a clue. But, oh dear. Right, hang on 1 second. I'm just looking at the picture again. This is so hard to see. Right, okay. So C is pointing. That can't be the one. It must be this one. Pointing down as well. Stand by. That is the one, isn't it? So C is going down into that one. No, it's coming up from that one. Right, okay, so it has to be that one. So this is C. And C is going into the first like hole that we got on the bulkhead that we put in there. Now this is where things are going to get a little bit funny, because I can't see that going in there. I'm just looking at the images again. I don't think that is the one that goes in there. Let's do the one on the other side first. That doesn't make sense. None of these make sense. The 2 straight ones we've got, which are them, they're the 2 straightish ones here, go on top. Let's put them ones in first, I think. I'm going to put the ones in on top first, because I'm not having a good time here. Right, so number 1 goes in here. And then into the bulkhead. These are easy. Number 2 into the top. I don't think I've ever filmed this, so this is a new thing as well. Get in the hole. And then that will go in to the other side there. Oh, get in. There we go. Right, so we've got these pipes here. I can't really tell the difference between them. We've got the ones with a really big bend on it. That's these ones here are G and H. So G is going into the top. So G is going next to this. Stand by. Just having it round this way. So this is going to go into this hole here. Right, I'm getting it. So this one goes in here, and we mirror on the other side here. So that one goes in. To the top bulkhead hole, which it doesn't want to go in. Of course it doesn't. There we go. Then the other side is meant to go into this hole here, but it doesn't want to go in there. Did anyone else have any problems with these metal things not going in the holes? I'm gonna just open this hole a touch. but not with these tweezers. I'm not. There we go. Because I don't believe that hole's big enough there. Let's try that again. Right, that's in. But I've got to get it into the bulkhead, which it is. So, one more to put in that side, which is going to be this pipe here. Stand by. I think these pipes cross over, don't they? Almost in. Oh wow, there we go. We got those two pipes in on that side there, which means it's got a mirror on the other side. That was a nightmare. Right, okay, so once again, try and get this one in. Bearing in mind, as I said, we're never going to see these again. So that one's gone in easier that time. Into the top one. And in the last one, into that hole there. Get it into that side first, I think. Then I can put it in there. Twist it round. Ugh. That was almost in then. Try again. And we got it. Ah, there we go. All the pipes are in there. Can you see that? Never going to see it again, but they're all in. So the last two pipes we've got are just going into the tops of these sections here. And they'll be going into the centre bit there, the centre stalk. So one side will be going in here. Just going to see where they attach to actually, so bear with me. I thought they went in there. Let me look at the pictures. No, they don't go there yet. We've got another section to do first. Right, we've got to put these two bits together. What they called in this? The power converter. This is called the power converter. So we link this together. Line everything up and then push that together like that. And there we go. So that looks like that. Now this is going to be going on with the two holes, which I'm just looking for. I can't see any holes in mine. There they are. With the one hole that I've got just here, there's another one up here, is going to go on here. And then the other side is going to rest on the stalk at the back there. So I'll push that one in. Push that one in. And there we go. That's what that looks like on like that. Just making sure that's all the way in. I don't think it can go any further. Yep, that's good. And then just having a quick check. Yep, so then we got these bits that I was just trying to put on before. That doesn't make... Oh, right, okay, they're going in this way. Stand by. Into this section here. So they're going into the top section here. Then into the part we just put on. So they look like that. Do the same on the other side. Can you believe how fiddly this is? That one's in. That one was in. That one's not in anymore. Get in there. And there we go. That's both of those in place just like that. Now, get my glasses off, because we've got to put this in the engine. Just having a quick look, making sure that none of these bits are going to fall out. I think we're good to go. So this is the hard bit. We need to get this into the engine here. Now the way to do it is to feed this section through down the bottom and then put this over the pin that we've got in here. Oh god, see, one's just come out. No, we're good. Just checking that again. Nope, done it the wrong way around. We want it to put it in that way. That's better. In here, so that this pin here is going to go through that section just there. Just like this. Which needs lining up a little bit, so stand by. I remember I had problems with this last time. But we shall see. This is where all your things are going to fall off of the detail if you're not careful. I can't really tell how far I'm off from my little... I'm quite far off actually. So get it in a little bit more. I'm being very gentle with this. I'm pretty much there. Anyone got any tips? That thing's fallen off. I'll put that back on afterwards. I am right on it. I don't want to push it too hard because I don't want all of this to fall out. What happens if I put a screwdriver through there? Do you reckon it will pull it together? It's going to be screwed in with a... Let me have a quick look. It's going to be screwed in with an XW01 screw. But the other side of this needs to be in this channel here. Right. Which it isn't on mine. It sort of goes under like that. Aha! We got it! Can I get this other part in? I will be able to get that other part in, so let's screw this in. Well, that was blind luck, wasn't it? That never happens. Okay. God, what a stressful night this has been. So, I'm going to screw this in so it doesn't go anywhere. Just like that. This is an XW01 screw. Turn this back over and I'm going to get this bit back in, which hopefully is not going to be too much of a problem. It looks okay. I'll have to put them bits back in as well. There we go. And then these bits go either side. One in there. And one in that side. There we go. Oh! So, we're doing good. Everything's where it needs to be. We've screwed it in. We need to put in this section here now. Just checking how this goes. Stand by. No, we've got another couple of bits to put in. I'm a little bit confused at the other bits actually. Hang on a second. Dun, dun, dun. I'm missing a section. Where's the section I'm missing? Ah, is it this section? It is this section. So this is going to go into the next channel there, like that. Align the 4 lugs, the upper engine casing, with the 4 lugs that we've got here. So here we go. Putting the engine on top. Oh yeah, it's going to go down there, so stand by. I've got to slip this bit between like this. One of those fell off again, didn't it? I'm probably going to glue this in because it doesn't want to know that they both fell off. Let me think. Right, if I put these in here, 1 and 2. I'm gluing them. Anyway, look, that's going to go on top just like that eventually. So you can see what I'm trying to get to. But doesn't want to know because stupid things don't want to stay in. Right, I know what I'm doing now. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to bravely turn off the instructions so I can see chat. Make sure everyone's happy. Because this is getting to be a little bit of a joke. Right, try that again. So, 1 in here. Check. The other one, which for some reason I've now lost, haven't I? No, there it is. That one in there like that. Then I'm going to put some glue just on each end here. 1 and 2. I'm also going to put some glue in these bits because I don't want this coming out again. 1 and 2. Again, they don't tell us to use glue, but it's the only way I can be sure this is going to work. Alright, so that one's in. That one's in. That one's fallen out. Of course it has. Where did it go? Yeah. Might have to get me glue on that. That's that one in. And the last one. And that's that one in. Right. Let's try and get the top on again. So this goes in here. Then we got to line this up. See, this bit's got to go into a little gap that's been made there. There we go. Oh, that felt good. There we go. And that's going to be held together with 4 XW02 screws. Can you believe I've done that? The engine is properly aligned. Look, even the little tab in the middle there is in the hole that is meant. You need to make sure that tab there is in the middle. There we go, which it is. So now I can put the screws in. If it wasn't aligned, I wouldn't be able to get it in. These screws, oh, they're biting. There we go. So that's the first one. I'll never have to open this up again, ever. Ever, ever, ever. In fact, if I have to open this again, it will be a billion years too soon. But boy, that was a hard one tonight. So I told you issue 60 was going to be a nightmare, didn't I? And the last one is just over this side here, where I can't see the hole. There we go. And there we go. That is everything done. Everything in place. Engine in place. Everyone's happy. Oi! What a nightmare. I hate ones like that. Why do I leave these for a Tuesday? I don't know. What a waste of time. It is a waste of time, Dave. You don't see any of that. Because look, you can't open this section. You could probably peer. You can't even peer through it to see them. So this section here is going to be covered. So you're not seeing any of this. You won't see any of this. These details here. You might have some hatches, but I don't think, well, the hatches don't let you see that, that's for sure. So Well, there you go. We've done it. I'm happy. That's the last wing. And of course, I've just noticed something fell out. And you know what? There's no way I'm taking everything out to put that bit back in. Especially because you don't see it. And I'll tell you now, out of all the other 3 wings, each wing has got one, at least one of these missing. So, there you go. Yes, John, something fell out. I can't be bothered with it now. Look, you're not going to see it. It's a wind-up. Yeah, that pipe on the cutting mat. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I thought I'd put them all in. I know the pipe came out. Please don't pick on me. That was hard enough. I don't want to take it apart again. You can't see anything. You really cannot see. Look, as far as it looks, there's all pipe in there. You're just playing on my OCD. That's the problem. Because my OCD is going to be playing up now saying, where did that pipe come out? So there we go. The fun is doing it all. No, Pete, don't say things like that. I'm leaving it there. That's that. I've stood my ground. That's that. I'm not doing any more of that. That X-wing and the wing is done, finished. Everyone's happy with it. Yeah, Mrs. Rhoda Wayne tell you I'm going to be in bed crying tonight now. I'll be crying because something about Tuesday night live builds always go wrong. It always goes wrong. I bet you correct it after the video. Chris, I probably will. I can't understand where it went wrong because like we got two. It's symmetrical. This must have been the odd one, or it's fallen out. But I can't see if it's fallen out. It's fallen out from one of the ones on the side. It has. It's fallen out from one on the side here. Ah, crying out loud! And there's no way I'm getting that back in. Right? Okay, so I'll do it in post production because it's just bugging me now. I haven't lost it. Look, it's still here. Look. You know I'll fix it. I can't help it. It's this OCD. It drives me crazy, I'm telling you. I'll have a sleepless night now while I take all of that apart just to put it back in again. I'll have to do an edit, won't I, and edit it back in. But there you go. That was tonight's live build. I think tomorrow morning, I'm going to be doing 3 or 4 episodes of the Spitfire. I think I'm going to have the Spitfire out. For the Patreons, I still haven't got a clue, Patreons, what I'm doing. We might be working on the Jaws shark, to be honest with you. So I'm still trying to get a streaming system going in the workshop. So that's something I'm working on. And then Thursday, we're going to be doing our usual chat. Friday, I'm going to hopefully, fingers crossed, be introducing you to Leopard Tank. You heard me right, something new. So we'll see what's happening there. But watch the channel for this. I hope you enjoyed that car crash of a live stream tonight. And thank you all for joining me. And I will see you tomorrow. Take care. See you later.